it's a tad little bit spicy, which blancos aren't usually spicy at all, but. And then it's got agave nectar, which is kind of like, again, there's a smooth sweetness to it.
Yeah, I can definitely taste the spice, which I wouldn't have registered as spice unless you had told me.
Again, like people sometimes think, oh, is it just a placebo? Because I'm telling you.
You could be making anything up.
It could be
like, yes.
Cement.
Yes, I can taste it. The aromas of asphalt.
Yeah. So
really nice though.
It is really nice, right? So I want to get into the story of this before we have a shot. So Avion was created by Ken Austin. He was one of the founders and he's the chairman. And the story we really want to talk about Avion is their tagline overall now is it's different up here. So they want to create an experience with everything, right? Which is kind of like their soul-bounding way of sending their message out. But one of the coolest things about Avion is Ken is best mates with do you remember the show Entourage?
Yeah.
So he's good mates with the writers and the founders of Entourage. And they were having a coffee one day and they were talking about how, remember how Turtle had the car wash business?
I know what Entourage is, but
okay.
I'm not going to reference anything.
I'm a huge Entourage lover. So I love the show. I love the whole cast. I watch it on reruns.
I think I'm like the exception. Most people haven't seen it.
We can watch it. I'll show you. Okay. We'll watch it one season.
We'll repeat the Tequila show, but with Entourage. Okay.
Exactly. So there was a season where it was the final season, and Turtle, who's one of the main characters, he was always struggling to get ahead and get shit done and make something of himself, right? And then he got this car wash and this private car wash service, limousine service. And then he was trying to make himself, basically into an entrepreneur. And the writers, when they sat down with Ken and having a coffee, he's like, how's the show going? He's like, well, I want something more for Turtle. I want Turtle to go out on a bang. I want this season and the final of the show for him to go out that he's made it. But I just don't know something. I'm not clued up. I'm not 100% like certain that a limousine business or a chauffeur business is like his claim to fame. But I'm looking for something. And Ken goes, what about Avion? Oh, what about my tequila? And he goes, oh, what's your tequila called again? He's like, Avion. He goes, is it good? And Ken claims, he's like, it's the best tequila that like in the world that ever tastes, right? So they end up changing and rewriting the script for Turtle and add in Avion. So the last season, Turtle's going through and he finds this Avion. He meets this girl who actually he fired that worked for him. They end up dating, hooking up, and then she introduces him to their family, right? Who owns Avion, but they haven't distributed into America.